Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to just give you some feedback on what's been happening with the Land Rover, where we are, and something interesting I've created myself, and I will be selling it on the channel, and hopefully you guys would support, and the money and the profits we make can go back into the Land Rover. So enjoy. Okay guys, so what have I created? So most guys would probably buy a low water alarm system for their expansion tank on the Defenders, and this would probably give you a beep and a light, or just a light, or just a beep if there's no water in the expansion tank. As you know, most of these Defenders do have issues with water escaping from the expansion tank, so it's recommended to change the cap on the expansion tank yearly, because that O-ring or seal in the cap just doesn't last. If you see the antifreeze marks on the side of your expansion tank, it's probably time to replace the cap. So what I've done is I've spent some time. This was my let's say prototype. What I've done is I've got a buzzer with a delay on it and a LED. Yeah, it's not on this one, but I'll show you how it works. And yeah, basically when there's no water in the system, this will detect it and create a very irritating buzz. So it will require you to stop, basically, so that you don't just restart the Landy. Pumas to come will turn off, basically, but a lot of people just start it again and drive off without knowing what the cause was. After playing a bit with this, and a very angry wife for spending too much time on this, it came down to a very small electrical unit of this size that I will be selling. Then yeah, the profits would go into mods for the Defender and so forth. Yeah, so I'll put this in shrink. I'll still get a smaller buzzer, make sure you can hear it properly, and it will come with all the wiring required to connect it quite easily. Probe wires, electrical wires, and a bright LED on the end of a wire that you can mount wherever you want to. So it all depends on what your needs are and where you want to go with it. Hey guys, and just to show you the size, it's not big. I'll put it in some shrink it down for you guys, and you can hide it quite easily in the dashboard. So what I need to do now is, you can see I've got my probe wire coming through. I'll put some self-tapping screws in the bottom there, and that will allow me to monitor the water level. I'd say about 25 mil to 30 mil below the water line, and you should be good to go. As you can see, I was quite busy with the wiring. What I've done is I've put a LED in the cluster there, and I've built a button that will basically sit, let me show you there. The LEDs will be visible in those two LED holders, and there will be a green LED to indicate that there is power on the system, and there will be a red one that will come on when there's an issue. I also have a button here, and this button will allow me to cut the supply to the buzzer, but not the LED. Okay guys, I'm going to drill two pilot holes for the probes. What I've got is stainless steel screw with a connector there, and drill, and I'm going to put some tape on just to guide me a bit. So I would say about 1 thumb below the water level, around 25 to 30 centimeters, maybe an inch, at least an inch. Okay guys, as you can see, I made a hole there and there, and yeah, now I'm gonna basically put the screws in and tighten everything down.
Yes, I actually.
So this is the result of what I've done. As you can see, the dash is together. It's been a few weeks, so basically we got the prototype done. I've been testing this for at least 2 or 3 weeks now. So just to show, I'm just gonna turn the vehicle on. It's a green light showing there's power on the unit, and still need to fit this. But basically I ended up using this button to cut the wire or the probe wire. So that's I've used it to test the system prior to doing the final designs. So turning off the system, 5-second delay, and as you can see, the light's coming on. Yeah, and that's basically how it indicates that there's a problem. So cool, guys. Yeah, there's a lot happening. As you can see, I've got my EGT monitor, and I'll still do a video on that. But yeah, still finishing a few things off, wiring additional lights on the roof, all that still happening. Videos will come out soon. Hey guys, so as you know, I've been building and designing a low-level water alarm for the Land Rover Defender, and I thought it would be good to make it available for the guys at a decent price. And yeah, it's been taking quite a bit of time, and today I've collected my boards. So I did a decent design on the boards, as you can see in this photo. Okay guys, so it's basically started with a schematic on the design I wanted to do, and if you basically test the system, you can see the switch is open, the buzzer light gets bypassed, and then sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't work so nice on the tablet, but you can see I've just bypassed the circuit and the buzzer, and the light is working. So after testing that on the prototype for quite a bit, I ended up doing a design and got boards made, received my about 150 boards. Yeah, quite interesting, and yeah, it's been working great. So I've had the original one I designed, or the prototype, in my Land Rover for the last month basically, and I've been testing it daily, making sure it's work. I've put a cutoff switch just as a test rig. So the idea of these boards are, it's a no-nonsense, easy DIY job that basically just gives a light and a buzzer sound, a bright red light and a buzzer when the water is below a certain mark. So the idea is to put 2 screws in around 3 centimeters below the required water level, and yeah, just make sure you don't have issues. Okay guys, so here I have my low level water alarm. Basically 12-volt battery, alarm with a buzzer and a bright LED light. Probes that goes into the expansion tank. As you can see, this Land Rover still has water in it. And yeah, the idea is when there's low level or low water level, that you get a signal or some indication that you need to stop and make sure everything is fine. So what I've done is I've built this circuit board, and I will be selling this. So there's a 5-second delay to prevent any basically false alarms. And yeah, the idea of the circuit is to make it, a DIY option, no hassles. Basically, if there's no water, it will buzz. You can't turn it off. It will force you to stop somewhere and make sure that you're good. Yeah, as you know, most of the Land Rovers, from the Discoveries to the Defenders, most of them do have issues either with airlock or just problems with, areas where they lose water. So yeah, if you look at how this works, let me just grab the neutral there. I will add it there, and then you can see there's water in the tank, so no alarm. When you basically, let me just remove those leads, and then when you basically remove it, then the alarm goes off. So yeah, very sensitive. If you even put it between your fingers, it will stop, the alarm. So yeah, very nice. If you're interested, let me know. just to show you how it will be sold, it's got 0.5 meters of positive and neutral wire, 0.5 meters to the LED, and 2 meters of probe wire. So some of the cars, like the Defenders, you can have a short lead, but I'm just going to add 2 meters to everything for the Discoveries, etc. So it will also be shrinked, so basically it can't short anywhere in the car. It will come with the screws for the expansion to join into the expansion tank, and then also the LED holder there. Hey guys, thanks for everyone's support. So I hope you guys like what I've been putting out. I feel safer driving just with this item installed in my vehicle. One less thing to worry about, and especially when you do long trips and you just don't think of everything. If you're interested in a product, just check in the description. There will be a WhatsApp number where you can request additional information and costing, that type of thing. And we've got a contract with Courier, guys, so $100 and we can ship right through South Africa. I've never shipped outside of South Africa, so it's something, if there's someone that's interested, we can always look at. And please contact us, and hope to see some sales coming in, and the profit will definitely go to the Land Rover. And thanks for everyone's support, appreciate it.